Hello and welcome to another UP Sports broadcast with me, Jerry the Captain Morgan, and my good friend and colleague, Rick the Handkick Jones. Today we have something really incredible for you. Match 2 of 3 for AcerNerchio versus TypeReal. How are you doing today, Rick?
I'm doing very well. It's a fine day once again to see the second game in this series. Real, let's be quite honest to him, got dicked in the first game.
He struggled. He struggled against the mass of Zerg that Nerchio brought to him. So let's hope he has taken something away from it and can bring this game back, and then we will see a nice third match.
Nerchio is an absolute force to be reckoned with.
He is scary.
He is indeed. I've spoiled it for you now, but if you haven't seen the first game, go and watch it. You obviously know what happens, but that makes no odds. You should watch it anyway.
Even if you know that he won, the way he won was just so brutal, I can't even describe it to you.
It was a textbook counterplay from Zerg. Exactly what you want to see.
Exactly as you said it. Pylon going down there for TypeReal, and again, scouting from both sides. This is a smaller map than the previous one. I don't know how this will affect the game, but I'm sure we will find out.
Will Real have learnt from his mistakes in the last game? With his wild expansions, his lack of any army whatsoever, Jerry. We've got to think he needs to have learned from that if he stands any chance against Nerchio.
I hope so, Rick. I sure do hope so.
So do I.
At the moment, we are just seeing people try to build up their economy, spend money as they get it, and just, oh, look at this, the probe going and trying to cause some harassment, stealing some minerals there. But Nerchio does not care. He knows at the moment that probe isn't going to see anything important, so do your thing. I don't care.
Nerchio, we should see the spawning pool go down at any moment now. I think that's what Real is waiting for.
There it is.
There it is.
I think he saw the spawning pool, and he's just going back home with that information, and he is cool with that. Overlord taking his time to get over to the base.
They take their time to do anything, Jerry.
TypeReal. Oh, a fast expansion again. This did not work for you last time, Real. How's it going to work this time?
I think what he needs to do is really use the fast expansion in the way that we see the professionals, the real high flyers, use it often, Jerry. And then it's to use it, get an army out quickly, and continue to reinforce it with the larger economy.
Exactly. You got to defend against Nerchio.
You got to
As we said,
fast.
we saw in the last game, he came upon Real so quickly. It was amazing.
Real was not given any time to play. The Real Protoss strategy here is to push hard and fast. Really just get in there.
Hard and fast, and then just come in their face.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what you want to do. Just get right up in there, and just don't worry about what they want. Just bust in and do your damage.
Be stern when you need to be, and soft when you need to be.
Indeed.
And that's what Real is really, I hope, taken away from this. But then again, possibly not. He's just letting this Overlord just hang around and see his expansion.
That's gonna cost him again, I think, unless
if this plays out the same way, Rick, I'm gonna be so mad at Real. I'll take him aside and I'll say, hey, Real, what the fuck is up, man? You're supposed to be real, not real shit.
I completely agree, Jerry. We're lucky we get free admission, because if this occurs the same way as the last game, I'd want my ticket back.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna take Nerchio out for a drink later, and I'll say, you did not deserve those wins. That was too easy for you, Nerchio.
You really are being hard on the players recently, Jerry. I admire you for trying to push the game that little bit further forward.
I'm just trying to make sure everyone's on it. I want to see good games, Rick. That's what I'm here for. I'm like you. I'm here for the games. I'm not here for the money or the women or the women. I'm here for the games.
I hear that you're actually petitioning for GG just to be changed to G, unless you deem it good enough, Jerry.
Exactly, that's exactly what I'm saying, and I think no one should get paid apart from me and maybe yourself and the women, Rick.
I think women. So. We need more women in this sport, Jerry.
Exactly.
We really do.
Exactly. So we are seeing the exact same type of expansion from Real as before. Looks like some Zerglings. Oh, they decided against the attack. Fair enough.
What he's doing this time, Jerry, that he didn't do before, Real obviously heard you shouting at him. He's doing the same thing as last time, but he's doing it faster. No wild third base. No silliness from Real. Just solid tactics. That's all we need.
Exactly what we are seeing. Let's just hope he can defend it.
I hope so as well, because you just don't know.
You just don't know. We'll see where this zealot goes, see what his plan is. Oh, I think he's going to check if there's a third, and he's going to see it, and then he's going to be destroyed by this queen.
Indeed he is. No, he knew. He heard you again, and he was like, I'm not being destroyed. I'm moving backwards.
Yeah, he was like, hey, you, Jerry, you don't know me. I do know you, Real. I know you too well.
We've seen you play for 12 minutes, Real. We know what's coming. what is Real doing? Robotics facility now, gateway tech now. He's really pushing ahead. He's doing things now. He's doing things faster. He's doing what he should have done in the last game.
He's focusing on defense, and it's just better. It's better to see this, and I congratulate him for that. If only that.
If he does win, Jerry, will you still be critical of his performance in the
I'm
tournament?
critical of everyone, Rick. Come on.
Indeed. I think the only people you're not critical of are me and you, but that's understandable. That is indeed.
How do you criticize God, Rick?
You just can't. You just can't do it. I've tried. I've tried myself with all my knowledge and experience that we don't put a foot wrong.
Exactly. There's an overlord down here if anyone hasn't seen it yet. That could be quite important for us to see.
That could teach Nerchio quite a bit about what's going on here.
Well, he knows for one thing that Real has gone for gas.
2 gas. He's obviously he's going to scout these immortals that are clearly going to come from the 2 gas. Finally we get some upgrades for Real. It's a nice strategy. See Real purchase an upgrade, Jerry.
You know what I'm quite afraid of? I'm quite afraid of what Nerchio is planning, because we haven't, this time last game, Lings were out. Lings were causing damage. He's letting Real build up his defense. So what's he going to have to combat this?
Indeed. What's going on in his main base, Jerry? Have we missed anything with our petitions? No, nothing yet. We've got Evolution, Evo Chamber, and Roach Warren going down. Ooh, could be seeing some roaches. Could be seeing mass roaches here.
A bit more variety than the last game, and well, look at this, four gateways from Real.
The roaches are an interesting choice. As we mentioned, he's seen that Real is taking gas, which really does mean immortals. They really are good against roaches. It's going to be interesting to see this clash.
Real has been practicing his psychic techniques because he somehow knows that Nerchio has roaches, and he's got himself a couple of immortals. Nice play, Real.
Indeed, sorcery perhaps. You can only speculate how he knows this.
I can't even begin to imagine how these psychic StarCraft players begin to work. But
indeed, Joe,
it's impressive to see nonetheless.
They certainly are. Nice creep spread going just down.
Why the hell isn't this guy dead yet? Come on, Real. Ugh!
Overseer now. I didn't quite know why, but maybe to get a bit of extra speed on him. Time will only tell.
Perhaps to oversee.
Very good. See, you just can't criticize Mastery.
That's why.
That is why.
That's why. Zerg's coming in, and I think, there they are.
There's the roaches.
How are we seeing here?
This will be an almighty clash, but there are a lot of immortals on the field,
15 roaches, I think. All going to bunch up together, and we will see. Oh, we're about to see such a huge clash here. Oh, each player a little bit afraid of each other, showing each other some respect. Much better than last game, but look at this. 128 to 84.
If Nerchio had pushed in then, he probably could have broken that army and moved forward. Wise move from Real.
I believe so. You are
wise
right,
move from Real to move back.
Are they going to miss each other?
Surely not. No, that Warp Prism will see them.
Oh, this Warp Prism.
Here we go,
again.
the army.
We're seeing more players use Warp Prisms now. It's just...
White Rust, special tactics, Jerry. That's where it's been learned from, and it is a special tactic if you can pull it off. It really is.
Look at this. These roaches just on the run, and Real is just having a few freebies.
Freebies are always nice, especially when you're on the back foot in a series, Jerry.
But now we are entering into creep, and this is where Nerchio will start to have the advantage. Looks like the Prism is bringing in some more. What have we got here?
Stalkers.
More Stalkers, and Real is going for a push.
He really is gunning it now.
How far is he going to get?
Here we go.
Is there an observer? There's the observer. So
he's in danger of being flanked here, Jerry.
Oh, this is so bad. Oh, wait, no, he's holding it up. Good force fields. Keeping those roaches at bay. Just letting the immortals do their thing. And this attack is going to be so much more effective just because of those force fields, Rick.
That was very good force field placement. We perhaps were not expecting it from Real after the last game, but he does know what he's doing out there.
His micro is really strong, I will say that. Macro could do with some work, possibly, but who am I to comment?
Well, you're Jerry the Captain Morgan.
Exactly, Rick.
You're allowed to comment.
Looks like the Overlord's coming into battle here.
It is not a good place to be.
Such a surround. He is between roaches, force field, and trees. This is a bad position for Real. Good pickup. Picks up the immortals.
Drops them again. Nowhere to go, though.
He's really got to think about a retreat at this point. Save those immortals and build up a defense again. He did actually lose this third, which is quite bad for him, but I'm sure he can come back as he has Nerchio on the back foot.
What we've got to realise here, Jerry, is while that attack was taking place, Real was not producing anything.
Yes, exactly.
He really needed to be concentrating on both aspects, not just the fighting.
And also, he cannot afford to build anything. If you look at Nerchio constantly building, and look at his resources, I'll just bring him up here. It's just incredible. And look, he is sitting on a bank of resources that, frankly, would make the Royal Bank of America ashamed, Rick.
The Royal Bank of America, Jerry. They're quite royal over there in the US of A. Indeed. There's nothing that can be done here. Real needs to reinforce very quickly, perhaps push back, because Nerchio is on the counter-attack, Jerry.
Oh, I am so afraid for Real again now. He has a bit of a force. Oh, he can take care of those lings. I'm sure he can take... Oh, if he can do it in time to save this Nexus, I don't know.
Oh,
the roaches come in. Another good force field from Real, but he is in such a sticky wicket right now, Rick. It could really go either way.
Yeah, those immortals are not going to last against those lings. Too many lings, not enough.
Oh, god damn, this wicket is sticky. Nerchio is just getting in there, and he's going to bring down this third.
GG!
Oh, there's the GG. I mean, perhaps too early of a GG from Real there. Maybe he knew from the past game what was coming from, but you don't see that. In the second game, the game that is going to dictate whether you're going through, you just GG.
You'd have thought, really, he's lost a bit of heart there. He should have held that out. He should have gone a bit further. But at the end of the day, he was probably correct to do what he did. Nerchio, was the rightful victor, I think. Held off that push and then attacked straight back.
Not to take anything away from Nerchio. Again, he had amazing macro. If you just look at these bases, absolutely incredible. And we can see his minerals here. Strong minerals all the way through, sitting on a nice bank.
Here's why we saw the GG. He's seen these infestors. He's seen everything that
he saw what was coming.
There we are, ladies and gentlemen. It was a fine day for AcerNerchio. He takes the series 2 games and to 0, which is unfortunate for Real, but you hang in there, Real.
Exactly. And to TypeReal, we would like to say, you're out of there. See you later. We'd like to thank you for watching a UP Sports production, and we will see you next time.